All right, we ready?
Yep.
Everybody in? You ready? Let's do it.
Am I out of your way?
Yeah, you're good.
Day before Memorial Day. Got some nice serotonin white glasses to match the shirt. Shoulder. Looking forward to only gonna get like 100 pressed and see. I'm getting close to the Orange Opera album too. But this is gonna be a little solo album. Check back. Have a good day. The doors opened up a couple times, but I just want to have my foot in it a little more, and to have what I truly feel passionate about to be everyday life. In my fake head, I act like I already made it a long time ago. Like, yeah, I made it. Like somehow the whole world knows these songs, and undercover maybe someone respects it.
Some kind of love, some kind of love. Yeah, it's some kind of love. It's just like yesterday, faded all too fast. And now I'm here to see the end again. Make it now.
He's a songwriting machine. Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's always recording something new, just constantly recording.
Throws them out left and right. It's second nature. It's praying, I guess.
I got 300 and some tapes of just 4-track tapes. I used to tape every idea, whether it was just vocals or I'd drive around in a delivery truck just singing. Higher Grounds is from like 98 probably. I mean, original mixes, you name it.
When I get home, I need like a little decompression time. But the moment I walk in the door, he's like on me with like a new song. You gotta sit down. You gotta listen to this. You gotta do this.
Today, faded all too fast. And now I'm here to begin again.
My mom was in a gospel group called the Tritones, and they tour around and stuff. She sang soprano with them. And my dad sang and played guitar, and it's just always been around me, I guess.
It's a sense of knowing as with few notes that's so unique. Kevin calls it the cheap sound, and I just just call it the Kevin Hambrick sound.
Everything's cool cheap to me. Cheap is good with me. If something's good, it's cheap. It's cool cheap. You know?
Just about the time you're thinking nothing could go wrong. You're embraced by
Like my mom, my brother, and I, we all have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. My brother, he's helped me a lot with it to explain OCD. He goes, it's like, if I tell you don't think about the pink elephant over the side while we're talking and just keep talking, I'm thinking about the pink elephant, you know? I may retain what you're saying, but I'm still kind of worried about that pink elephant over there. And that kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. When we help each other, we make fun of each other, you know? I'll ask him, do I sound sick? And he's like, horse. Seriously? And then I'll answer, smoked out? A little? No, seriously. Promise, no lies. Prom? Then you cut the words to short. You cut them in half. Prom? Serious? Nays? Horse? You know? Then he'll ask me, he's really worried if someone put something in his drink. It's like, did you just put something in the drink? Or if you wash your hands. In fact, Mindy and I bought him some hand sanitizer for his birthday a couple years ago. Before I knew I was diagnosed, like when I'd run around the track in 8th grade, before I knew I had this, I'd be like, I'm going to hell if I don't get around the track in a certain time. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell if I don't get around. I have a habit of like counting letters. It's like, give me a word.
Special.
7. The serotonin is all with the chemicals in the brain. My doctor showed me a picture of what my brain looks like to a normal person. Mine's like a reading rainbow or something. We're going to eat some of the best Cody's there are. Love it. They're chili. It's just pure grease like you put on a bike and just oil it down. I'm sure you haven't heard of me, but that's all right. Maybe someday, though. Yeah, hey, someday. Now, if you didn't have a camera, I guarantee no one would be coming up. You know, you'd think I'm homeless and I just need some toilet paper or something, some extra napkins. I like come down here and like start recording. It's like I'm singing the music, no one's around. I can be in my own little world, and I'll just like, and things start flaring.
He doesn't speak the way he writes. We joke around, it's like caveman speak. It's so like split personality, just two different people.
He'll usually come over with the CD of 5-10 songs, you know, just finished up recording for the day. He'll just run through them for like a brief 30 seconds. Check out this one. Check out this one. Let's play this one. you know, and he's always really insecure about the songs. You know, you like this one? What do you think about it? How do I sound? You know, should we play this?
I don't think he has the attention span to write down an entire song. I think he's too eager to get into it and start playing it rather than writing out an entire sheet full of lyrics. If you look at his notebooks, it's just maybe 8 or 9 lines, and then he gets the whole song from that.
The whole key is timeless. I try to write stuff that I want to hear no matter what time in my life, whether I'm 84 or 62 or 47. The best co-writer I've worked with is my brother. He's my favorite songwriter there is around here, you know. He just doesn't get the time to do it, but yeah, he's got some great songs. Someday, if I ever get on a label, darn it, he's playing on one of the albums for sure. Do some of his songs.
Life keeps rolling on. In another life, you love me better.
Everybody, you think, you know, you're gonna make it, you know, that you're gonna be this group is gonna be we're gonna somehow do it, and it's a whole, when you look back, it's the cheesiest group you could possibly think of. We started playing at a Chinese buffet.
Oh, God.
Golden Dragon.
Every Friday night, 3.5-hour gig with 5 kids and 2 parents in the other room.
Rolling on.
Yep.
We grew up down on Marybelle Farm.
Wells County is the hillbilly backwoods of Fort Wayne.
Best way to know it's probably out in 300 North.
Our dad actually wrote a song about Wells County. It was called Wells County Dream.
You want to play it?
Do you know it?
Trying to live a life that's full of reason, one that's full of happiness and bounty. Me, I know I found a life that's pleasing, and I found it a heaping hope now in a town called Wells County. Just run with the dog, take a little jog, sit on the porch swing, do 100 other things, just have fun. Share life with everyone. Well, it's good to be a part. Daggone it, it's a pleasure to be a part of Wells County.
So I want to show you this song I wrote the other day. It's going to be on the album after Serotonin called Football Weather, I think. Kind of got the little white album Helter Skelter feel. I like it. Back here, Issue Green, horrible name, my fault. I really thought I was something, but we were really young. The drummer was 15 playing bars with us and stuff. And we always heard Excise is gonna be there, you're gonna get busted. But it was cool to go to school, the next week when school started. Yeah, we just played Columbia Street.
In Indiana, people like to hear what they know. You got to realize that they're not going to like them until they know them. Yeah. And so you got to really expose stuff that, as a musician, you don't want to do, but you got to bite your lip and do it. Yeah. And play a lot of covers to these people because they're going to be like, yeah, this band last night, man, they're really good. They played a lot of songs I know, but next time I'll see them, and hopefully that next time they come back and they're like, yeah, I remember that. That's an original. I remember that song from the first time I saw them.
No one cares around here. You've said it before. They all want it on a plate served to them at home. I think they want to hear more something like this, yeah.
She's got certain kind of candy. Don't like to shower before dawn. Save me, save me, save me. Oh, save the light. Save the light.
You get stuck in this rut where you have to play nothing but Tuesday nights and you're getting paid podunk money to come out there, and they're expecting you to bring out a crowd, and what can you do?
Sorry, if you would have brought people, there's a chance we're going to move you to a Wednesday.
Nobody wants to play last.
Yes. You're playing last. That means you're playing to nobody, and you're leaving there at 2:30 with the $5 that you made that night. You know?
This is the kind of dance that we get to do some very Lil dance, very parent-oriented, like, ooh, it's new.
The day with the smoke in a rockin' tune. Craving your whisper, baby, what you got is true. Won't you see me?
Whoa, go ahead there. Come on, NASCAR. Why is it that everybody has a NASCAR plate has to drive that way? Man, you can't see anything. It's like they want you to wreck on purpose, you know? Good Lord. Ever since I can remember, probably 15, I've always been obsessed with the way I sound. Like, am I nasal? Do I sound nasal to you? Am I hoarse? Do I sound sick? Smoked out? That's another one I added. Nasal, hoarse, smoked out.
I was unlucky enough to work a delivery gig with him, and 75% of our conversation had to do with how his voice sounded.
Pretty much
It's not like how's my voice sound, it's do I sound nasally?
I guess my mom always said that my mom always said that your voice is different to your talking voice, you know. But I hear it as myself, like, a real nasal or hoarse.
If you fall into the trap, like when we first met, I didn't, I was just trying to be nice. I was like, no. Well, maybe just a little. Well, is it like more nasal or more hoarse? And like if you had to give a percentage to either one.
I think I've lost it writing, like to Mindy. Is sick or nasal? Have I lost it? Is it horrible? Is the voice way better back at 22, or is it all right now? I like it better now. You're lying. So it's more smoked out now is what you're saying. All right. Good morning. Just the usual morning here. Checking the garage band side. I had a song actually down to number 11 here in the contest. We'll see where it's at today. Number 9. Good Lord. Rockin' Spooka. Ciao. You gotta go there and check it out. We'll see what the other one is. 23. Not bad. And I'm gonna do a little recording this morning. Maybe we'll get some of that on tape if I remember you're here. Thanks. Also, exciting news is I hooked it up where we're gonna be going into off-the-cuff recordings and recording an Orange Opera song. Not a song, a freaking album, am I right? It's gonna be recorded on maybe an M79 or something. 2-inch reel-to-reel. It's the same thing that the Stones used on Exile on Main Street. So very, very good news and exciting. Copy. Blueberry Hurricane is an idea I had for a movie, actually, which I wanted to star Jack Nicholson and Ray Liotta. It's a movie about a murder mystery out at sea on the Blueberry Hurricane, the ship.
All Kevin, playing all the instruments. He just kind of gave me the reins in terms of sounds.
So the story goes, it's like a guy just getting on this boat. He won tickets for the Blueberry Hurricane. So he takes off work, goes on this little trip, and goes on the boat. And it's kind of like the mystery starts evolving. It's a beautiful day, heads out to sea, and he starts hearing noises at night, and things happen, Yeah, I got my scars. The cops are asking about it and stuff, but he doesn't turn Jack in because he saved his life. And they're just walking away from each other, and then you got them. When they're fading away, walking away from each other. Seagulls. I've always been told that I have too many projects going and nobody knows then I'm in them because they're never my name. Big Red and Rojo, Brass Paper Company, Blueberry Hurricane, Donnie Flanagan, Orange Opera, all the band. And we've gone through things. It's going to be called Kevin Hambrick in the Orange Opera. My Mindy thought of that because it's like easier to market and people know who you are. But it's different. Like when you made it, you can call yourself Toe Skin or whatever.
Hockaday called up, he seemed like he was just itching to get a band together, play as a group. So he started calling Hambrick. He was kind of like on a mission to do it. He was calling him on a daily basis.
I knew Hambrick, I knew Brew, and I knew that all of us could get together and play some good music because we were all good at what we did.
This was something that he was so motivated about, and he's like, I've heard Hambrick play. I know with Hambrick and what he can create, like, these songs are gonna be awesome.
Kevin Hockaday, met him through Fred Tinney Shoes. It's like that whole band except Tackett has worked at Fred Tinney Shoes, and so I am Shoeman too. I still know numbers. I have songs about the numbers. P639-4, that was about a Brown Dexter shoe. Candy Girl is one of my songs. That's from a Stride Right shoe. 1107-358 is first stride right move for Baby's First Walk. Anyways, Baby's First Walk. I don't want to say baby or diaper, and I didn't. I think we're absolutely the laziest band, for sure, because it does kind of, we've gotten things over this too. It's either me or Matt Tackett, the guitarist, that gets all the gigs. I love the band, and I think there's a lot of possibilities, but yet I feel there's just as much, if not more, by myself. We're having things with the band too. We're trying to figure out where to record. I'd rather have that old style feel, and I think they'd rather hear it not so much clean, because that sounds totally local then. And then you get like, well, I write the songs, and I got this gig or whatever. I mean, and it kind of makes you sad when they don't like some of your recordings of the band, even though you at least tried to spend time to do something. We don't have money to go somewhere.
I've missed maybe 2 Orange Opera shows the entire time. And being in the audience and hearing it, I have heard people be like, what's the deal? Is he English? Is he Irish? People are like, what's going on? Why is he doing those voices? And it's like the beauty of the band. Like that's all what Hambrick is about.
He definitely has a perfect image and perfect structure of how the song's going to be and what it's going to consist of from every musician.
It's different. I'm like sober and they still drink or do whatever, and that's cool. But there's been times where you go out to practice and you wait 40 minutes just to get started until Kadookie Doo Land is finished.
It's a humbling experience, I guess. I won't deny it makes me jealous where I'm like, yeah, he is the heart and soul of the band, because without him, that means I gotta start writing songs. Nobody wants to hear Birkenstock Toe Jam again.
You need a cigarette?
Can I get a couple?
Yeah.
Thanks. How are y'all today?
All right. Good. How are you?
Thank you.
There you go. You have a good
All right,
day.
you too.
Love smoking. It's horrible, but it's better than drinking and driving. Remember that, kids. This is where drunk times happen a lot. It's this apartment up here on the right. I'd like to dedicate a song that I wrote about this place, and I'm going to play it here. It's called Apartment Number 4. That was the number up there. We only got probably a couple seconds because the landlord will come and kick me out.
You're living in the same old place, staring at the walls and the same cheap paintings. Black velvet curtains on the window, in a way a spitting image of me. So many times I sit and talk about it. I'm always looking for a reason to leave. Hey, mama, that's just me. I got nothing to show except a couple of songs and a scratched up guitar. Got a crate full of albums and a whole bunch of movies that I've seen twice, yeah.
But that's what the place looked like exactly in there. I just can't do one of them. I don't like backup plans. I've always been told to have a backup, but I'd rather be 80 trying and being happy and actually somehow getting signed at 80. I don't care. Oh, I did it. This is great. Can't wait to take me depends off and play a gig.
Don't start giving up on me now.
still the new guy here at work. It's like 3 or 4 weeks in that I've worked here. It's pretty cool. It's one of the biggest retailers probably in the U.S. It's very cool to get out of Value City and at least be around musical instruments and stuff, you know? It's like I get to pick a billion things that I would want. A lot of the people, a lot of musicians, you know, which is cool compared to maybe my old job, you could say. Before Sweetwater, I worked at Value City, home of the Toothless Warriors. No, they're good people. It's just, I mean, those people get in your head. My grammar got really worse when I started. When I started working there, it's like, I already did this once, did twice. I'd come home, I didn't know, didn't forget it. Oh, I meant I was going to use the microwave, you know? That's how bad it gets, you know? And I had the most teeth there in the whole company, probably combined in the whole state, and my teeth aren't even good. Well, you're about ready to experience a little bit of Value City retail fun that I used to work at. Good people, good heart people. This is where I learned to do shopping carts. Started off in the cash office doing little money, you know, and then worked my way down to receiving. Then I did markdowns, like with a gun, almost like a Star Wars R2-D2 little machine. I tell you, a lot of hard work and bras and panties. This is where I do some markdowns. A lot of memories here, a lot of growth, a lot of eating, and a lot of pooping. We'll get to stall number 2. That was my favorite stall. Right there, look at that, huh? 2002, Employee of the Month, huh? Only time I got it, but hey, there's a lot of people here.
Was Kevin a hard worker?
Hardly.
He's always quiet like a little teddy bear. He's sitting out there in markdown, doing markdowns. He's standing here doing his markdown. He fell
Stand up, man. I'm the store manager guy. Hey guys, kudos. FYI, we got a memo coming in, and we need to keep working on that and raise the bar. You guys have stepped up. His voice would crack like that. And you know what I'm saying? But it's a darn good store, and you save big money here. Yeah. You know.
Yes, they're all crazy at the big feet.
He's drifting in and out of sleep again. Sometimes they come.
What are you doing?
Recording a solo track over the other track I just did, Losing Sleep. My other song got kicked out of GarageBand to the next round. Don't Start ended up at 26, and I got one left.
So now what? Which one do you have left?
There,
What category is it in?
folk rock. It's at number 14 still, but it ain't gonna make it.
Oh, maybe it will.
Life just freaking passes so fast, you know what I mean? And sober especially, just flies by. It's called Birthday. Man, my last year of drinking, good Lord, I got maced by a cop. It was like, geez, I'm too innocent to get maced, you know?
We'd be talking about baseball and stuff. Next thing you know, Kevin's face down, blacked out on the carpet. That's his bed for the night, you know? And, you know, I don't know if he would really want me to say stuff about that, but that's okay.
The second time I got arrested was about 3 months after that. I was driving back from O'Sullivan's by myself because I celebrated birthdays there by myself. I blacked out and hit 3 parked cars less than a block from my house. And cops woke me up and like, you know where you're at? And I was like, Lone Star parking lot. But I wasn't. It was a block from my house. I had no clue, whatever. Got arrested. I think I whimpered again when I gave my stuff. You know. Life and all its pictures rearrange again.
I was always worried about him, like especially when I got him a job, because like I said, he got in trouble and he couldn't drive, so he needed a job where he didn't drive.
Lost my license, had to ride the bus. You think I'm weird? What did I know? You could see me getting by. Well, you could see me getting by. Yeah. My fingers are froze, out there and record for a week, and it was just a tease. He's like, man, you need to be here. He's like, to do it, you need to actually be here. And he wanted to make me like part of his recording studio. He just really believed in what I did, and he's recorded a lot of real people. I was really close to moving. It was even going to be where I'd move without her for like 4 months and feel it out, which would suck to be away from Chip. Every option that we tried where it sounded like something was getting close, it didn't work out. To me, that's God shutting the doors on that it's not, you're not supposed to. There's just so much opportunity. It was just disappointing but it's not supposed to happen. The story is about an emotional, hairy fella. And that's what it's about, folks. Good Lord.
A sudden kiss, put out the fire. There is no truth in broken time. I am still here, even when I'm gone. So don't start giving up on me now. Don't start giving up on me now. Don't start giving up on me now. Don't start giving up on me now.
I always wanted to do the opera. Man, her grandpa was like triple Yoda, like I don't know how he did it. I've heard tapes. It's like a hummingbird says, blue sky. It's the lost pet sounds. Instead of loving Joe stands on. Oh, sad rounds of pretend. Oh, sad bells that didn't never know they didn't say no. Ooh, that's all that I need to do. You think it was really born that way? Or did he start off, God, Monday's gone, then try to join the, oh, so there, oh. Do some Willie.
Willie? All right.
This is good.
Willie. You would not have fallen. I would not have found you.
Point that thing. Get that thing out of my face.
Hey man, what's up? Give me the cat.
We had played this gig up in Toledo, and we got paid nothing. It was 2 hours away. Drive back, we were just talking disgusting things. Like one of the topics was eating spaghetti off of Hambrick's back. Because he's a hairy guy. His back is just hair. He's proud of it, too. He'll be like, check this out. And if you watch him after he plays a gig, he's wet. soaking wet.
Always
Soaking wet. We're driving home and she's sick. Mindy is like sick. She's like pulled over. Well, the thing about the masks are like you can hand them out to crowd people and you're like, put that thing on, put it on. Yeah, we got an elephant out in the crowd, you know?
Ahoy! Captain Grant, shiver me timbers, walk the plank, daggone it, Mr. Magoo also. Something like that.
You know that, Buster?
Some Captain Grant, your mother.
Something like that, you know?
Coodalook, Cadillac, Cat-Eye, LL, Hack-Dack, Funny Moocher, Rascal Hanks, Salvador Harvey out.